Hello everybody. I'm sitting here under a tree with Bodie at Fairbank, Arizona. Fairbank was a frontier town located on the banks of the San Pedro River, 10 miles west of Tombstone. What remains of Fairbank, and it was the depot station, the only one that could transfer, I think, ore, mainly ore and cattle to Tombstone, but I know they did mining out here for silver. So there's a lot of old abandoned buildings here. One of the ones that I particularly think is very fascinating is the post office. There's like a really cool pioneer cemetery that's like up on top of a hill, and there's some really wild stories that I've heard. The people that are buried there were just the people that lived here and there was illness and accidents.
Boop, beep, bop, beep, bop, beep, boop. Look at that booby butt. Look at that booby butt.
It's really hot, so I stay cool. It's crazy to know that there was like bank robbery situations. I remember when this wasn't gated off. When I first moved here, this was not all gated off. But they keep it up nicely. I wonder which part was like the post office area, what part was the saloon. I think there was like one jail here, they said. This looks cool from behind. That's a cool combination of businesses. That's like all the things I do is go to saloons for my shows and go to the post office, and it would have been a great life for me here. I'm just kidding. But I would have loved to see how it was. This is so cool. But yeah, I remember being able to get much closer to it. It's all blocked off. Or we could look inside. So this is the old schoolhouse, but there was a fire and it was restored in the 1920s. Now it's a museum, which is really cool. I've been in there before. It's not open today. So this is the old depot station, right?
Or
Platform for the train. And then the railroad was right here. And it got washed away because there was a flood in the San Pedro River. And it redirected all the tracks.
Sounds too to fly. The midnight train is running low, and I'm so lonesome I could cry. Have you ever seen a night so long? As time goes crawling by, the moon just went behind the clouds, and I'm so lonesome I could cry. so lonesome I could cry. Last one. Well, the silent show a falling star lights up the purple sky. And now I wonder where you are. And I'm so lonesome I
This is Tombstone. This dirt. You want to tell it, Jacob? The fact about the dirt. Here.
It's fake.
It's fake. It's not fake dirt.
Well, underneath the dirt is asphalt.
Yeah, it didn't always used to be dirt.
I used to live here, and it wasn't dirt when I lived here. You could drive on this road.
It's fun coming here and dressing up. Here's the place where you can get your portrait taken in Tombstone. So I'm seeing if, oh, here's a good one. It's mostly just stores now, but there is some real history out here. What would you say the real history is in Tombstone? Like the Tombstone or like the Bisbee Massacre? Like that whole story about the guy that got hung out here. You don't know about that?
I'm just saying that he was hung here in Tombstone.
Yeah.
By a posse from Bisbee.
Yeah.
And he didn't go through any trial or anything like that. They just hunted him down because they believed that he was guilty. So there was never any evidence to prove that he was. Again?
What the deal was he rode with the posse to chase the other guys down, and he was the ringleader of the whole thing, of the massacre, and he, whenever they found out, that mob from Bisbee came over and got him out of the jail and hung him.
Well, supposedly he was. They
Yeah.
Well, they just thought he was associated with like the planning of it, at least. I think.
But it was never proven, right?
So that's something interesting here.
Somebody said murder. Wrote murder over legally.
Hanged by mistake, yeah.
Something like that.
Well, that makes sense. We found the location where John Heath was taken from the jail by a mob and hanged at this location. This is what's left.
It's right in the corner.
Sounds
Just
tough nut.
Yes. He needs to see a lawyer. He needs to see a lawyer about getting more treats.
He gets plenty of treats offered to him all the time and he denies them. He's just a anomaly.
Yeah, so I know. Here is the famous OK Corral. This is a stable.
Wow, look at the sunset.
Check out this sunset. Whoa! This is an incredible sunset. Let's see. All along Tombstone there are signs telling the history of in front of the locations in which they happened. Sign in front of the OK Corral.
It was one of Tombstone's best known restaurants in 1886.
Now, right over there is a historic building, Shefflin's Hall. Shefflin's Hall, I do believe, used to be, I might be incorrect, it used to be the town hall. They also used to host events such as concerts and shows there as well. No, today it is town hall. Correction. Today it is the town hall. Honestly, don't remember much about it. Police station. And the original police station is in the rear. They have the old jail cells in there that they had back in the 1880s. I have had one encounter here of the paranormal at the city park. I had somebody breathe in my ear and there was no one near me. Scared me to death. I immediately packed up and left because I was not sticking around this town any longer after that. I was like, nope, I'm not doing it. I can't explain it. I'm not doing it. Building over here, Tombstone Epitaph.
Yeah, look at those pretty clouds.
Local newspaper that has been around since the 1880s. At the time of the OK Corral, they are the ones. There were more than one newspaper in town at the time, but that's the one that's the most famous one. And they are the ones that had the famous headline after the OK Corral saying "Murder in the Streets of Tombstone," which is to this day debated whether or not the OK Corral was legal. If it's up, it's filming.
I thought you were filming yourself.
I'm filming both of us. I'm switching back and forth.
Alright, let's go back to the car.
Okay. Right down there is where I used to live. Right down there.
What's wrong with it? It's closed.
It's run down.
Oh, that's kind of spooky in there.
This is the Oriental.
What? Show it in there.
This is the famous
We could have.
Oriental Saloon.
Is it open?
I do, but might be. I believe so. But the Oriental is where, if you've seen the movie Tombstone, is where Wyatt Earp had his gambling game.
This is it right here. This is where the scene, or some of the scenes from the movie Tombstone were filmed.
They have lots of shows here. And right over here, across the street, is the famous Crystal Palace. If you're ever in Tombstone, this place has great food. By the way, the famous Crystal Palace.
Well, time moves so slow. When your heart's in the pain. they left me. Oh, century